let's get started. We are going to talk about January planning. So what I labeled this training in the event was plan, prepare, prosper. Just because I'm a word nerd and I love catchy little things like that, and that's just me. So that's what we're going to talk about. Before I get into my notes though, I just want to let you guys know that yes, November was rough. Yes, this month is rough, but tough times don't last and tough people do. So we only have 2 days left of December and we start a brand new month with brand new opportunities, and December and November and all of 2020 is going to be a thing of the past. So we just need to keep pushing. 2020 has been absolutely off the wall, abnormal, crazy, not your typical year. It's just been crazy. So what I want to tell you and what I have done for myself several times in 2020 is I have given myself grace, and I want you to do that with yourself. I don't care if you just started today or if you have been around for 2+ years like me. In a business like this, you are not always going to achieve your goals. You are not always going to maintain your rank. You are not always going to have the perfect painted picture at the end of the month. In fact, Team No Excuses might not maintain at an executive level this month. And you know what? That's okay. That is the first time in probably a year that we might not maintain that rank. But I am 100% confident in my efforts as a leader and in my personal business. And what I am able to control is my personal business. I have absolutely zero control over the efforts of the team and what every single individual leader and stylist on the team does. So that's something else that you really need to keep in your mind if you are a leader, is there is absolutely no guarantee at any time with the effort and the success of your team, because you have no control over that. Some people really want success in this business, and some people just want to stick around for a little bit of fun and some discounted nails, and you have to be okay with that. So no matter what your situation looks like right now, maybe you are getting ready to achieve a brand new promotion, and that is so exciting. Or maybe you are pushing to maintain your current rank. Maybe you are pushing to achieve your first rank as a bonus qualified stylist. I don't know what your situation looks like right now, but at the end of the month, you need to give yourself grace and know that you are 100% confident in whatever effort you put into this month, because no matter what, our paychecks are going to match our effort. And that's a guarantee in any type of network marketing business. And that's why I love this type of job, because I know that if I bust my butt, my paycheck is going to reflect it, as opposed to when I was working as a nurse and I may go in and bust my tail and skip my lunch break and, not get a break at all, and my paycheck is still going to be exactly the same. So in this type of work, I love it. Okay, so just to think about, to piggyback onto controlling your own business. So that is the one thing that we always have complete control over, is our success as a stylist ourselves. And just by maxing out our comp plan as a stylist, a one-man band, like just let's say me, I sell $2,400 in nail polish and I max out the comp plan, I am going to make $840 in commission. That is a nice amount, you guys. Now, let's just kick it up several notches and look at some of these stylists who are averaging $10,000 in personal sales in a month. Do you realize they are making $3,500 in commission by themselves, one person? Their personal sales, when they sell $10,000 in nail polish, they are making $3,500 in commission. Do you realize that's more than $1,000 more than an average senior director? According to Color Street's income disclosure statement, the average senior director makes $2,300 a month. So you, as one person having complete control over your own business and your own hustle and your own sales, you could make $1,000 more in a month than an average senior director. I don't know if that blows you guys away, but it blows me away. And to think about that amount of income that I personally can make on my own, that's absolutely crazy. So that's just good news that team or no team, you can make dang good money in your Color Street business, you guys. Okay, so with a new month comes a new opportunity. And for me, I absolutely love when a brand new month starts because I am super duper competitive. I love starting the month at 0 and watching my sales grow over the month. I mean, a new month to me is just a blank canvas. And at the end of the month, it's going to look different for every single person. All of us are going to have a different picture at the end of the month. So with a new month, I want you to think of that as a brand new opportunity. Right now, are you overwhelmed? Do you feel like, I don't even know if I can start a brand new month? I feel like I might want to take a break. I feel like I might want to give up. I feel like I don't have time. I feel like this might not be a good fit for me. I feel like maybe I never should have even signed up because I suck. Are you having any of these feelings? Because if you are, I'm going to give you 2 words that are going to change your situation. Slow down. Okay? Slow down. Stop trying to keep multiple fires going and think about why you started this business. Did you start because you wanted to have fun and get some free nails and make a little bit of money? Then you need to get back to that. Focus on why you started this business and stop throwing logs on the fires that don't mean anything. And what I mean by that are the party booking fire, the enrollment fire, the I need to expand my circle fire, the I can't find new samples fire. All those fires don't mean anything. What you need to focus on is what's important, and that is having fun and getting some pretty nails for free, okay? Here's a little quote I have for you guys because like I told you, I'm a word nerd. Decide to be world class at one thing rather than being mediocre at many things. So imagine what would happen if you establish goals for your business, you reevaluate your vision and where you want to go with this business, and you focus solely on building a successful VIP group. What could happen? What could happen? You guys, this is hands down the simplest way that I have ever earned a paycheck in my life. This right here. Wearing and sharing. You are a walking advertisement. This business does take work depending on what your goals are, but it's not hard work, okay? So, goal setting. We're going to get started on that. I have a sheet that I am going to share in the comments, and I'm simply going to walk through this sheet on this video. And what I want to tell you guys is never decrease your goals, but instead increase your effort. So that to me is something that I have written down and I look at all the time because I may end a month where I think to myself, I'm really upset because I did not X, Y, and Z. But rather than sit in that defeat and that place of discouragement and get comfortable and decrease the goals for the following month, I'm like, no, I need to increase my effort. I'm not going to decrease my goals because that's not going to do anything but a disservice to me and my business. So never decrease your goals, instead increase your effort. So I'm going to start walking through this a little bit. So at the top of the sheet, we have the month and then your paid as rank and the income that you want. Because at the end of the day, I know there's a few people that are doing this for fun, but most people that are doing this, you expect a paycheck in return for your efforts. And you're doing this because you want income, whether that's to put gas in your tank every week or whether that's to pay your mortgage. I don't know what your goal is with this, but write down the income that you want for that month. And then you take that and you reverse engineer that. So I'm going to take the simplest scenario ever, the minimum requirement. $300 bonus qualifying. So that would give you $75 in commission. So let's say that your goal is to make $75 in commission for the month because you want to pay your electric bill. So you know that you want $75 in commission. That means that you need to have 300 PV for that month. Break that down further. That's 75 PV per week, or 2 qualified parties, or 8 or 9 buy 3 get 1 free orders. So let's take me for example. I have a non-negotiable every month in my business to sell $1,200. Like, that's come hell or high water, that's happening. I'm selling $1,200 in nail polish. So for me, I know that I have to BQ every week. I need to sell $300 every week in my business to achieve that non-negotiable. Now, that's different than my goals because I have bigger goals than that, but I just know that no matter what, I am selling $1,200. And then the moment that you put a deadline on your dream, it becomes a goal. That's another little tidbit of information for you. So when you write down your goals and you say for January 2021, here are my goals, that's no longer a dream, that's a goal, because you're telling yourself, I have all of January to achieve X, Y, and Z. So on this action plan worksheet that I came up with, the goals are over here. So we have PV goals. What would you like your PV to be for the month of January? So again, that goes back to reverse engineering. So if you have a goal of $75, you know that you need 300 PV. How many samples do you want to send out? How many parties do you want to book? How many enrollments would you like to have? And what rank are you pushing for to maintain or promote to? Now, I break this down even further here, and I have week 1, 2, 3, 4, and then you write down here, what do you need for your PV in week 1? How much did you get? How much do you need for week 2? How much did you get? This will help keep you on track because you need to evaluate every single week, because what gets measured gets produced. So if you're not evaluating your goals and tracking along the way, then you are going to get to the end of January and say, what the heck, where did the month go? Why didn't I achieve my goals? So you have to make sure that you are keeping track. And this action plan goes for the entire month. So this is the one thing that you need for the entire month. Now, down in the left-hand corner of the worksheet, there are non-negotiables. That's what I was just talking about. So let's say my PV goal for January is $2,400 in nail polish. That is different than my non-negotiable, because my non-negotiable every single month is $1,200. So I would put that down there for a non-negotiable for me. My non-negotiable is 1,200 PV. Another non-negotiable is posting twice in my VIP group every single day. So you see where I'm going with this? Non-negotiables are things that are going to happen in your business no matter what. Goals are meant to push you a little bit. They're meant to make your palms a little bit sweaty and kind of give you butterflies and make you think about, oh my gosh, can I really do that? But I'm going to push myself and try. So a goal is meant to push you a little bit, get you out of your comfort zone. Non-negotiables are things that are going to happen no matter what. So, all right, we are moving to my next section, which is VIP plans, and you can find that also on this worksheet down at the bottom. And like I said, this will be linked in the comments if you want to pull this up and look at it, if you want to print it and use it. I like to use this every single month in my business because it helps me just to put things on paper and to hold me accountable. So VIP plans. Before we even get into planning your VIP group, I want you to know that you need to look at your VIP group as your storefront. So let's just say that we are going up to Kohl's to go shopping. That's their storefront. You need to look at your VIP group like that. So you need to turn your lights on every day in your storefront. You need to put the open sign on your door every day. What's going to happen if I roll up to Kohl's and I'm planning to go in and buy myself some new clothes, and I go up and the lights are off and the open sign's not on? I'm probably going to end up leaving because I am going to say, okay, their lights aren't on, their open sign's not on, so they're not open for business. That's the same thing with our VIP groups. We need to show up every day. We need to be posting in our VIP group every single day. We need to be welcoming people. We need to be interacting. We need to let them know that, hey, I'm open for business. And if we don't let them know that we're open, someone else will, because somebody else is going to be there flipping their lights on, flipping their sign around and putting the open sign on. If we don't show up, somebody else will. Mark my words. This is what else I want to tell you before I get into more of the planning aspect is one single thing is not going to make or break your month. So there's not one thing I can tell you to do that is going to bring hellacious sales to your VIP group and just, rock your socks off for the month. There's not one single thing that you can do. It is a lot of little things that you do throughout the month that bring you to that ultimate goal of 2,400 PV or 5,000 PV or whatever it is that you have for your month. But it's going to be little things and consistently showing up throughout the month that's going to make that big thing come together at the end of the month. And please, for the love of God, do not post and pray. That is one thing that I learned way early on in my business is you cannot make a post in your VIP group and say, I need somebody to book a party, and then expect 10 people to comment on there and say that they want to book a party with you, because it's not going to happen. This business is to build relationships. That's what we have to do. We are in a business of building relationships. So we need to, sure, go ahead and make that post. I'm one sale away from reaching my goal for the month. But guess what? After you make that post, you can say a little prayer, but then you darn sure better pull out your phone and start messaging people and saying, hey, Danielle, I am one buy three, get one free order away from achieving my goal for the month. Is there anything on the site that you might like to buy? Or something along those lines, but you are going to have to build those relationships. You are going to have to reach out and you are going to have to ask, because you are not going to get there by making a post. I can promise you that. And if you are achieving things by making posts right now, then oh my goodness, you have an amazing following. Let me just tell you, because I have not been that lucky and I've been doing this over 2 years. So, okay, you should be posting daily in your VIP group. And these daily posts should be an even mix of the following things: color streak, fun, interaction, tips and tricks to help people with the polish, games, and you. Most importantly, you. You should be sharing so much about yourself, your family, your hobbies, your spouse, things that you like to do, vacations, real life. You need to let people get to know you, because in this type of business, people don't buy the product, they buy you. They will do business with you and they will become loyal to you when they know, like, and trust you. But they're not ever going to be able to know you or like you or trust you if you don't let them get to know you. And one of the best ways to do that is through live videos. I know that it scares the socks off of a lot of people, but live videos is how people get to know you. You don't know how many people from my team that I have met in person after years, and they're like, Danielle, it's like I already know you, because I've been watching you on videos for so long that I literally know you. And that's how your VIP should be. You should be going live, and don't make sure that you're perfect and have makeup on and have your hair done and the lighting's perfect and the music's perfect and, there's rainbows and unicorns in the background. No, it's okay to go on and go live when you look like an absolute shit show, because that's real. People like to see real. If you're doing a video and your toddler comes and hops in the video and is like, hey, okay, pull your child in and let your child be part of your business. I mean, things happen. It's life. People don't want perfect. People want real. People relate to real situations. And don't just show up for the sales. Please, for the love of all things holy, don't wait until the end of the month to show up in your VIP group and start going live and start making posts and start messaging people and asking them to help you reach a goal, because they're going to say, where have you been the other 30 days of this month? Because I've been right next door with Judy, being part of her group, and I've already won 3 giveaways over in Judy's group, and she does these girls' nights in that I'm part of, and I really don't care about you anymore because you haven't been here for 30 days and now you're showing up wanting me to buy something. Do you get what I'm saying? And Judy's just an example, so if your name's Judy, I'm sorry. But, okay, so another thing, remember, people know that we sell Color Street. They do. So we don't have to shove it down their throat. We don't have to post about it all the time. People know. Make your VIPs want to be part of what you're doing. When they see the notification pop up, Danielle posted in blah, 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 make them want to click that notification and not scroll right by your notification, because that's what people are going to do. If you are not making things interesting and making things fun and making them want to be part of what you are doing, they are going to eventually tune you out and scroll right past you. And before you know it, they're not going to see your notifications, because that's how Facebook works. We have to work against Facebook algorithms. We have to build that engagement. We have to make our group exciting so that Facebook keeps showing our content. If they see that we're getting ignored and we're posting sales all the time and we're being spammy, they're going to shut us off. Nobody's going to see our stuff. Sorry to tell you. So, and if you don't take your business seriously, why would your customers? That's something that I preach to myself all the time. And when I start to see a decline in the interaction and my sales, I think to myself, have I really been intentional about my business? Have I been showing up? Have I been making my VIPs feel valued? Am I taking care of my VIPs? Because chances are, if I'm not, somebody else is. So I have to make sure that I am being a top-notch stylist and I am rolling out the red carpet, because people are VIPs for a reason. They're very important people. We have to treat them that way. We have to make them feel valued, because if not, there is somebody else out there that's willing to do it. Okay, so now the fun part. Some VIP ideas. If you have a pen and paper and you want to jot some of these down, feel free to. If not, I can jot them down in the comments for you guys, but I'm going to roll through them quickly, and you can take these ideas and you can tweak them to make them your own. I will try to give like a little snippet of description with each one, but for the sake of this video, I'm going to try to roll through it pretty quick. So when you are planning your VIP, I already said you want to make sure that you have at least one daily post, and I encourage you to make that an interactive post with a call to action. So maybe a nailfie. Show a nailfie. Would you rock this mix? Yay or nay? Is this your style? Yes or no? Something. Ask for interaction, a call to action, and reply to all of those comments, because that's how you build relationships. That's how you boost your algorithms. That's how you get things going in your VIP group. And it's not going to happen overnight. So you guys can't listen to this video and then in 2 days, your VIP group isn't hopping. And then you're like, I'm done with Danielle. She's a liar. And everybody can just go to heck. Like, no, you have to consistently do this. I would say that it would probably take a good month of consistency to really start seeing some huge turnaround. And that's just me being honest. And your upline might say differently, or, you might feel differently. But me personally, I think after a good month of consistency, you will start to see things come around. Your interaction in your VIP group, your customers will be wanting to support you. You will see some changes, but you have to stay consistent with it. And you have to know that this is a crock pot business. This is not a microwave business. Like, you can't stick it in the microwave for 30 seconds and it's done. Like, no, that baby has to sit and simmer and cook and get juicy for like 8 hours, and then it's done. So you get what I'm saying? Yeah, it's not an Amazon Prime business. As much as I love Amazon, this ain't the type of business for that. Okay, so VIP plans. Let's get back on track. So you can do a referral program. Some people do this where they incentivize their current VIPs to give them referrals, and then they get something in return. So that would look something like, hey Danielle, I am giving away, just an example. I'm giving away a free set of nails for each VIP that refers 5 new customers in the month of January. Just an example. Tweak that to make it fit your business, because I just said free nails because that came to mind, but whatever fits your budget. Loyalty cards. This is something that I incorporated last January with my VIPs, and it has been phenomenal, you guys. So, and it doesn't have to be all fancy like this. You can literally track this on pen and paper. You can do whatever you want, but these are my loyalty cards. So what I do is I put my VIP's name on there, and each set they purchase, they get a punch on their loyalty card. Once they get to the 10th punch, I send them a free mystery set from my inventory. So I know what you're gonna ask. If they do a buy 3, get 1 free order, do they get 3 punches or do they get 4? They get 3 punches because they technically purchased 3 sets. I do this for online orders and my inventory. So each set that they purchase, they get a punch. After the 10th set, they get a free set from my inventory. And I mail them their loyalty card just so they can have it, and then I start a new one for them. So loyalty cards have been a big part of my business. I love it. My VIPs love it. They'll message me all the time like, oh my gosh, I just placed a buy 3, get 1 free order. How close am I to filling my loyalty card? Like, they love it. Okay, sharing your VIP group on Facebook. I have so many VIPs of mine who just willingly, they'll share a nail fee and they'll say, you know, contact my girl Danielle to get yours, or they'll tag my VIP group. Don't be afraid to follow up with orders and say, hey Danielle, I see that your order was delivered last Saturday. Which set did you apply first? And then they're gonna say, oh, I put on Tokyo Lights. Would you mind sharing a picture of your nail fee in my VIP group? And then they do. And then you say, oh my gosh, that mani looks so good. I would absolutely love if you would share that on your Facebook page and let your friends see and tag me or my group. People will do it, but you have to ask. When you ask people for support and help, they will. I promise you guys, they love supporting, they love helping you. But that goes back to the know, like, and trust thing. If you aren't doing your part to get people to know, like, and trust you, then asking for things like this is going to be a little bit harder. So you got to make sure that you are doing your part as a business owner. So just a little nugget of information that I put beside here. When we're talking about sharing publicly on social media platforms, be sure that your customers are not sharing any type of incentives publicly, because that is a no-no with compliance, and you do not want to get yourself in that situation. So incentives is anything that would convince somebody to purchase with you versus the person next door. You cannot offer anything other than what Color Street offers already. So you can offer buy 3, get 1 free deals publicly because that's a Color Street offer, but you cannot say, have your VIPs say, join my stylist Danielle's VIP group and you're gonna earn a set of free nails when you join, or something like that. You cannot do that. So, okay, enough about that. You can have them share a nail fee on your personal page and tag you. I just talked about that. VIP spotlights or top contributors, however you want to categorize that. But pulling your top contributors report in your VIP group is an easy, free way to recognize your top VIPs. And you have to have, I think it's more than 50 people in your VIP group for this feature to work. But when you go in there, it's under like the admin settings or something. I've done it a million times and I can't tell you off the top of my head, but it's a top contributor. So you pull the report and it'll tell you from your phone, it'll give you like the top 100 contributors. And on the computer, I think it's 20, 25 maybe. But it's basically the people that interact the most in your group, the people that comment the most, the people that share pictures or make posts in the group the most. So you could spotlight, you know, the top 5 VIPs every single week, but that's just recognition. That makes them feel special. And then other people are like, oh, I want to be in the VIP spotlight. So what do I got to do? I got to share a nail fee in here. I got to comment on posts. I got to interact more. And that helps to boost your engagement in your group. Okay. So girls' nights in or game nights, these are huge, and you can find so many templates in the amazing graphics groups that are available to all Color Street stylists. One of them that has tons of girls' nights templates is called Nailed It Graphics. So many girls' night in templates in there, you guys. These people volunteer their time to create graphics and all this stuff for us, and it's absolutely amazing. Like, top-notch graphics. So girls' night in, it's basically a 1-hour event in your VIP group with posts every 5 to 10 minutes, depending on what you want to do. Me personally, I run my girls' nights for 30 minutes in my VIP group, and I make posts every 3 minutes, I think it is. So mine are really quick, sweet, and to the point. But another idea is a birthday club. So you can do a special deal from your inventory for anybody that has a birthday in whatever month you are that you're planning for, or you can tweak that to whatever you want. But a birthday club, that's something fun because you get to recognize people for, you know, for their birthday. So something that I did last month in my VIP group that I really liked, again, I'm a word nerd, so I did 5 days of deals. A lot of people for December, they did 12 days of Christmas. And I just felt like my VIPs really came through in November for me sales wise. So I didn't really want to burn them out too much with offering and asking for sales. So I did 5 days of deals. And for my 5 days of deals, it was invite 3 people to my VIP group and get a gift, book a party, place an order, and then one of the days I had an inventory deal. I can't remember exactly what I did, but it was something to do with my inventory. And then share my business on Facebook. And that way I was still encouraging people that weren't able to order that they could still participate in the 5 days of deals by inviting people to my group, booking a party, or sharing my business. So that's always a nice way too to give back to your VIPs in ways that don't involve money and ordering, because you don't want them to think that all they're good for is ordering, because that's not. They are key to spreading our business. And when you have good customer service, word of mouth is the best way to grow a business like this. So, okay, the next thing is what a lot of people call an ABC method. So there are several ways to do this, and I actually did a video that you can look for. I think I did it in September, and I think I called it the ABCs of VIP or something like that. But what I did is basically each day of the month, I tagged a different letter of the alphabet in my VIP group. So by the time the month was over, I had tagged and woke up every single person in my VIP group. But the posts that I did were just engagement posts, like, what do you prefer, spring or summer? And then I would tag anybody that started with the letter A that day. So you can really do the ABC method however you want, but when you get a chance, check out the ABCs of VIPs. I think that's what my video is called. I can't remember, but check that out, because I go through details of everything that I did, and that was in September. So from September until now, I have seen so much momentum in my VIP group, because in September, I made the intentional choice that I was going to dedicate my time to get my VIP group booming before I focused on parties, enrollments, any of that other stuff. Because back in August, I started to feel really overwhelmed, and I knew that I had too many fires going. I was trying to do too much instead of just mastering one thing. Instead, I was being mediocre. I was being average in all areas of my business. And I thought to myself, what if I just master this one area? And then once I master that and I feel comfortable, then I'm going to start this. Then when I master that, I'm going to start this. And I'm telling you guys, it really changes your confidence and your momentum when you master one area and then go on to the next. Because when you are trying to keep so many fires going at one time, it's going to exhaust you, it's going to burn you out, and eventually you are going to quit. And you don't want that. So the next thing I want to talk about is national holidays. This is a great way to get engagement in your VIP group. And there are several graphics that are already made for you in the graphics groups. Get with your upline for some different graphics groups if you don't know about them already. But there are several out there. I'm not going to go through them all right now. But these girls go through and they create these national holiday graphics for us. Now, for me personally, I don't share all of them. I go through and I might say, okay, these are the top 5 national holidays that I love. And rather than take those graphics, which I'm not discounting those graphics because they are amazing, but rather than taking those graphics that might say National Pet Day, and then, you know, it's got some cute pet on it, I instead will take a picture of my pets and I will post that in my VIP and say, hey ladies, today is National Pet Day. Here's my fur babies, meet Dexter and Daisy. I would love to see yours. And then people are like, oh my gosh, and they start sharing. Another one that they had recently was National Princess Day. Instead of taking the beautiful graphics of Princess Day that were created, I took a picture of my daughter and I said, hey guys, it's National Princess Day. This girl will always be my biggest princess or something like that. Let me see yours. And there were several pictures that were coming back of different princesses. So with the national holidays, there are several ways that you can incorporate those into your business. And if you want to, you can always just take the actual national holiday graphics, but make sure you are asking for engagement, a call to action. Ask for feedback. And then when they do provide a response, it's your job to go in and make sure that you are creating engagement. You are replying to every comment. Does that make sense? Okay. The last thing that I want to touch on when it comes to VIP ideas is I also started, I think it was back in September, doing weekly giveaways. And these giveaways are whatever fits your business budget. So when I say giveaways, I don't mean give away the house. I don't mean give away your car. I don't mean give away a $100 Amazon card. I mean giveaway. It can be a set of accent nails, twosies, two-finger testers, whatever you call them. It can be a scratch-off card. It can be whatever fits your business budget. It can be a handwritten thank you card. Thank you for supporting my business. Now, you probably don't want to do that, but I'm just saying. But I do weekly giveaways, and they are typically focused around samples. So brand new customers request a sample for the first time and get entered to win. And you don't have to tell them what they're winning. When people hear win or they hear free, you guys, they're going to participate. It can be host a party, enter to win X, Y, and Z. Invite people to my VIP group, place an order, whatever you want those to be, but just something fun that people can look forward to with giveaways. People love that, and it helps create that engagement and that excitement in your group. Success is like a snowball. It takes momentum to build, and the more you roll in the right direction, the bigger it gets. Yes, I love that. Okay, so now, at the bottom of here, I have something that I ask myself every single month. The answer is always the same because this is my job. I no longer work as a nurse. But at the bottom of this, it says, is Color Street my job or my hobby this month? And this is something that you need to ask yourself at the beginning of every single month, because when you get clear with your expectations and with your goals, it takes a lot of stress out of your month because you know from the get-go what your intentions are with the month. So if you are doing this as a hobby, it means it's an activity done in leisure time for fun. So you treat your business like a hobby, you're going to get paid like a hobby. If you're doing this as a job, that's a paid position of regular employment. So if you are doing this as a job, that means that you are expecting income in return for your efforts, which means you have to put in work. And like I said, this business can be work, but it's not hard work. I have fun every single day that I work my business. I absolutely love this. And I still sometimes have to kind of smack myself in the head and think, what in the heck? I am doing this as my job. I am making money sharing nail polish. Like, are you kidding me? It's just crazy, you guys. And all of us have that same exact opportunity. Everybody does. So, all right, I have a challenge for you guys, and I will put this in the comments as well. Here's my challenge for you in wrapping up this video, and I have been talking, oh my gosh, for so long. I apologize, you guys. All right, here's your challenge. Plan at least 1 week of posts in your VIP group. So back to the graphics groups. I printed this from, I think it was the Nailed It Graphics group, I think. This is a January 2021 social media calendar. Somebody else did this. I can't take credit for this. I didn't do this. Somebody else took the time to do this. So what they have, January 1st, Welcome January. January 2nd, Sample Saturday. January 3rd, Sunday Sharing. January 4th, Manny Monday. January 5th, Tell Me Tuesday. So on and on and on, you guys. This stuff is already laid out for us. Do you realize how easy they make your job? Because they take the time to create all this stuff for us. This is free, you guys. This is free. There is no excuse not to have success in this business because everything is laid out for us. We do have to put in a little bit of work, but it ain't hard work, you guys. This is fun. Planning a business, being the CEO of your own business, how cool is that? You get to set your hours. You get to work when you want to work. You get to work where you want, when you want, how you want. And guess what? If you decide January 2021, I want to make $3,000 and you put in the work, you can do that. You guys, come on. Or if you decide January 2021, I just want to have a little bit of fun and I want to make $75. I want to bonus qualify. You can do that. You guys, I'm telling you, your paycheck is going to match your effort, okay? You put in the work, you are going to achieve whatever it is that you want out of this business. Okay, back to the challenge. Here we go. I'm starting to preach. Okay, so plan 1 week of post in your VIP group with a call to action on every single post. I don't care what you post about. Ask them for their feedback. Ask them for their opinion. I don't even care if you make a post and say, are you a Pepsi or a Coke person? Do you know how many people will comment on that? Do you like your eggs scrambled or sunny side up? Do you like your bacon chewy or crispy? Like, you guys, people love giving their opinion. You ask for someone's opinion and I guarantee you, you are going to get 100 comments. People love giving their opinion. Oh, and don't ask people to share pictures of their kids or their pets, because I'm telling you, the roof's going to blow off your VIP group because people love showing off their pets and kids. They do. I know I do. Okay, so interact and reply to every comment. Incorporate a new VIP idea each week next month. So that might be a little bit of a struggle, but I have faith in you. I'm on your side. I'm cheering for you. I know you can do it. Incorporate at least one new idea of what I shared at the top. And then become a master of your VIP space before you even focus on parties or enrolling. Because I'm telling you, become a master at one thing and you are going to see huge changes rather than just being average at everything. And if one thing doesn't work, change the plan, not the goal. Okay, I'm going to say that again because that'll preach. If one thing doesn't change, change the plan, not the goal. You are going to run into roadblocks. You are going to make plans that are going to excite the heck out of you, and then it's going to flop in your VIP group. But just know that maybe a lot of people didn't see it because your interaction isn't built up yet. Maybe it was a bad time of day and everybody was busy and they didn't see it. Or maybe that just wasn't a good time to share it and you need to scratch that off and plan it to do it again in 2 weeks or next month. But you have to always ask yourself, what am I going to try now? Because every single thing you plan is not going to be a success. There are going to be things that are going to fail, but that is okay because it may work out grand in a month or two. You never know. So you always have to be a student stylist. You always have to be learning and you always have to be open to trying new ideas. So I hope this helped you. Like I said, I will link everything below in the comments and I will talk to you all soon. Have a happy January and 2021.